Welcome back to the channel. Still the GTO edition. Made a lot of progress in the last couple weeks on my Pop's GTO. Most of the major projects are done. We're kind of getting towards the end, like I said. So today, I'm thinking I'm going to make a battery hold down. What he's got currently in there is the generic plastic tub. But the thing is, he has two very small batteries that are in there, and the previous owner packed it full of foam. And hold on a second, I'll show you what I'm talking about. This pile of garbage. So, plastic cover all cut up so they can get the connectors on. They had this piece of steel running across here. This duct tape and who knows what's inside of it. And then packs of foam. But I didn't really like it. I'm going to make one that's not in a box, but it's going to be way more secure, look better, and be safer. So stick with me and I'll show you how I do that. All right, first things first, we got to get this battery disconnected. Get these batteries over to the bench. Definitely not light. Oof. Junk. I think I'm going to try to run them. Well, I know I'm going to run them up tight against each other like so. Need to get a length and a width. That's like 10 3/16. Got for width here 6 5/8. Width is 6 5/8. We are going to make the base at a 3/4 inch angle iron, about 1/8 inch thick. We got to do a series of miter cuts on it. All right, a lot of you probably already know this, but for the ones that don't, I used to mess this up all the time when I was younger. So when you're doing a box or a rectangle and you're doing miter cuts, you got to measure from the furthest out across to get your measurement. Like my width is 6 5/8. So I made a 45 miter cut there. So I got a 45 miter cut there. And I got this one marked out. And that line up there to right there is 6 5/8. Basically that's going to be setting my width. I make 2 of those and then I do my lengths, but it's very imperative that you measure from the furthest points out. So I'm gonna cut this, get the rest of them cut out. base fitting pretty good and try to, hopefully this metal is clean enough, try to take it in. Batteries are both in the holder, and the plan is to take these coupler nuts, find center on both of these. One will go there, welded. One will go there, welded. I've already got this all laid out where the brakes are going to be. I got to drill center of that X. There'll be a brake right there and a brake right there. It'll get pretty close to that nut. Same thing over here. And then that is what will keep the batteries in the tray. And then I'm going to weld a piece of flat bar here on both sides. Right now, I have to get this cut and drilled, so stand by. All right, before I drill this, I'm going to round off these ends. All right, time to drill the holes. I'm going to drill them 5/16. That's the all thread size. That's the all thread size I have. Disclaimer, I'm just winging this. I have no real plan. I didn't draw it out. I didn't put it in the CAD, cardboard assisted design. So if this works, it works. If not, I'll have to try again. I am going to probably use my grinder to score these to make the bends and weld up the backside. It's a little thick for my brake. Whoa! Sorry about that, you took a tumble. Let me get you set back up here. Woo. Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot. All right, that one is right on. Spot on. Spot on. Okay. Oh, yes. That is money. Money. All right. Gonna weld those up like you just saw me do. Money. I'm stoked. All right, new problem. This is sitting on there relaxed. See how far away that coupler is? Huh. Probably gonna cut a piece of this flat, have it come off, weld to the frame, and then weld to the coupler. Make sense? It's the only way I see around it right now. The batteries mount to the tray, and the tray is going to mount to the car. I thought I had the holes in the right spot. I wasn't going to have to do that. All right. Well, looks like that's what we're doing. All right, it's the next day. Obviously, different shirt. Just got home from work. So we left off with me trying to figure out how to mount the strap that holds the batteries down to the frame. And I wasn't really sure how I was going to do that, but I've got it figured out. Made this tab. Got this nut coupler that turned down on the lead a little bit. We'll sit down in there. We'll weld that all up. Then that'll slide in there. I'll weld it to the frame, and we'll tie it down with a nut. I've already got this side all done. Before I weld that though, I want to make the brackets that'll hold the frame down. Well, future Jim's here. Unfortunately, as the text said in the video, the camera battery died. But I'm here to show the finished product. I have everything painted up. It's sitting on a bench. Let me get the camera turned around. I'll show you real quick. And then we'll go from there. All right, pretty much same as the picture, except everything is painted. Like I said in the beginning of the video, it was a 3/4 inch angle iron, about 2 feet of it, and 1-inch flat bar, again 2 feet of it. So all in all, it was a cheap project to do. Anyone could do this project with a grinder and some form of a welder. It doesn't need to be a TIG welder. You could stick weld, MIG weld, you know, flux core, gas weld. With that being said, please comment, like, and subscribe. You know, leave down in the comments if what projects you might want to see done in the future. You know, while I have the time before race season starts. All right, guys. Talk to you later. See you.